Hey,
Hey,
I think we were
hey.
both grooving along there.
Yeah, and then I have to tell you, so if you watch our intro next time and just focus on one of us, I was focused on you in the second square here, and it was who knows what we were talking about, but you were like, you were just so serious, and then you're kind of like, oh, and then oh, like if you watch the whole segment of one of us without watching everything, it's so funny. It just makes you wonder what we were talking about at the time.
Oh, I do love that intro. That is a really cool one.
I do too. I love it. I love the music to it. I love it. I just absolutely love
Yep,
it.
yep, me too. Chat is filling up. Hello to Brandon and Sandy and Jamie and Karen. Hey, Meg and Jane. Hello, Jane. I'm so happy to
Jay,
see you here. And
Christy,
Hey, my sister Brenda, probably my niece Brianna with her. Hello, April, Kara, Christy.
hey, and
Hello,
Manrock. Is Emily and
Zemley and Manrock,
I
she
love
says.
that actually. We're changing our names down below next week. You're gonna be Zemley. I'll go Manrock.
Okay, that sounds good.
Well, welcome everybody. We are just so happy you're here with us on a Thursday night. Walter and I were chatting a little bit before about just the process of design team and just having fun with it and not stressing over it. And I'll be honest, I was telling Walter before we started, my cards are going to be there's no mixed media, there's no fun fold. It's going to be easy. I just wanted something easy and fun tonight. So it's going to be incredibly easy, but I think that's the purpose, right? I mean, when you agree, it's just, it doesn't have to
Yep,
be like, we just do what we feel like doing, you know?
yeah,
So,
yep. And I think just providing inspiration to others. My card tonight is a little funky.
okay.
And I'm going to be incorporating some small tags into it. So I think it's going to be kind of fun. So yeah.
Cool. We have a challenge coming up on Sunday for our KCC, for our live on KCC. And the challenge is to take the sketch and see what else you can make out of it. It still has to be put on a card. And so, yes, I am taking a sketch and putting it into a tag to put on a card.
Oh,
So I'm kind of
okay.
excited just to transpose that card concept onto it. Then I got to make all new measurements on a tag and then see what we can come up with it. So, yeah.
Very cool. April just said, when the world is crazy, any creativity is powerful.
Is that
Preach.
yes? You can't
Preach.
even. I don't even know if you could say that's a great T-shirt.
That would be a great t shirt.
That would
Yeah.
be a great T-shirt. That is so
Yep.
true. And
Yep.
my world right now is just, you know what? I have to, we didn't even get to chat before. I was telling you how this is the busiest and worst I've ever been. I had some
Yep.
big hurdles this week, so I've crossed over. I feel like I can see the end of this big project I'm working on, and so it's getting well. I think it should start getting better from here. I hope. So yeah.
Cool. Cool. Hello, Cordelia. Hello,
Hey, Cordy,
Penny. Yeah.
Penny. I heard her pop in on the sidelines. All
Okay.
right. Well, should we head down and get started?
Let's head on down.
All right, let's do it.
Let me adjust. I had to adjust my camera for the cards for Cubs the other night, and now I need to adjust it back.
Oh, same here. Mine's like way zoomed out right now. Was that not fun? Holy man, that was
Oh,
fun.
that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, I had a great time with that.
I had so much fun with my two people, um, three people that I had chatted or crafted with Melissa before, but not Lala besides KCC and then Judith. So that was so fun.
Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of great time too, getting to know the other folks, and actually, hello to Reagan. Reagan popped in, and I was on with
Oh,
Reagan
yes,
the other
you
night. So
were.
yeah,
Yes. And yes, that was fun. All right. I am using two products this evening besides cardstock. I'm using the Garden Fresh paper pad. This one's kind of fun. It's very retro.
mm,
Brings me back to that 70s kind of green and oranges and stuff. So kind of full veggie patterns. One mixed little graph paper one in there. I think Christopher used this on a live and hand painted it. Um, the tomatoes, which kind of is cool because this would go great with that tomato stencil that he came out with. So I'm
Mhm.
using this paper pad, and then our featured Eggstra Fabulous amazing rooster set. This is probably one of my favorites. It's up there. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna combine these and make some really simple cards. I'm actually gonna use a technique I saw from a friend of mine that I'm on a card hop with, and just for the background, and use it for a couple different layouts. So
Cool. Yeah, so I'll also be using the Eggstra Fabulous stamp set, and this is the Stamp Club Plus product subscription product of the month, I believe.
I believe, yep.
So as you can see, there's some great sentiments on here, and some funky chickens. I'm also using a new paper pad, Floral Festival, so I'm going to be using a sheet from here. And I'm going to be using some products that you won't find on the Brutus Monroe website, but you will find them on the Unity Stamp website. And they are stamps that were co-branded and made between Brutus Monroe and Unity. They came out several years back. There's not a date on here, but I know I bought them at least 3-4+ years ago. So I'm going to be using this one called Wrinkle, which is a nice background stamp that kind of gives you that effect of crumpling up a piece of paper and then straightening it out. And since I'm using some tags tonight, I wanted to get something cool on there. And since you can't really crumple up a tag, I can wrinkle it with this stamp. And then I'm also going to be using this beautiful floral tapestry stamp because I want some kind of patterned paper that's not bright and not from the card, the paper pad. So I'm going to stamp this. This is going to be very plain, just the stamp, and I'm just going to use a section of it. So again, you can find these on the Unity website, and they are really great stamps.
Is it when you say co-branded? Does it say Brutus Monroe by
It
Unity
does,
or
yeah,
and
which
Unity?
is why I'm
Oh, it
able to
does.
use them. I had talked to Candy today and found out. So yes, they say Brutus Monroe and Unity. Um, and yeah, so that's why and you can find them on the Unity website.
Not discontinued. Those are still like I could still because that wrinkle paper one is kind of attractive to me.
Yeah, no, I believe they still have them.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm gonna get dirty. I got
Oh, thank.
my
Oh, sorry, Shawn.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was just going to say thank you to Penny. She put a link up to the Unity website for them. Thank you so much.
Oh, nice. Perfect. There are 20 stamps for Brutus Monroe with Unity that are still live. I had no idea. I'm gonna have to go check those out.
Yeah, I had actually purchased these before I was even on the team, just because I think they're really cool.
Yeah. I'm getting out the Distress this evening. I feel like I haven't played with Distress for a while.
Funny that you say that because I'm going to be using Distress Oxide inks.
Oh my gosh, we've done this a couple times now the last couple weeks. That's so funny.
I know. Great minds, my friend. Great
Yep.
minds.
Yep. I had just bought a whole pack of minis because I bought 2 packs of these regular size, and then I want to start stocking up on getting more Distress. So I started buying all the minis now to get my stash going.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, I'll use up these new ones, and I'm just going rainbow.
Let's see. I'm still here. I'm just looking for a shade of my oxide that I don't know where it's hiding. Let's see. I should have looked for it beforehand, and I said, "Oh no, I know they're all going to be right there." And I thought I had it. maybe I'm confusing it with a regular distress ink, and I don't have the oxide. That could be the case, but never fear, I will use something else. All right. Hello, Danielle. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yes, Cordelia, go get that coffee. That's important.
Just don't throw your Stanley away. Remember last week she had to dig out that
Yeah,
Stanley?
I do remember that. Nice to see so many friends joining in tonight. Reagan says she just bought 3 packs of mini oxides. Cool.
I got 2. No. I take that back. 3 packs. I got the first set because they're by set. So 3 sets, I think, and I'm getting the rest for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I have all of the larger ones, so I decided I was going to save myself some money and not get the minis. I don't know if I'll regret that or not. Can always get them later on.
Say that again. So you got the large size ones, or you just got a couple things?
Yeah, no, I have the larger sized oxides.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Sticking with
honestly, I did it because I bought new inks, so I got Taylor Expressions, and I just got the cubes at Black Friday. I got the FOMO, so I got the whole thing. But it was Black Friday sale. But then I got these holders for them, and then I got extra because then I can travel with them easier.
Yep.
And put it in the cases, and so that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing with the oxides. Kind of, Danielle. Yeah, I mean, I just ink smushed, but these actually would be good with. Yeah, this would be great with the. I love that shaving cream technique.
Hello, Christine. Welcome. So once this one is stamped, here we go. I will show you. So it's really kind of a cool effect that you get with that wrinkled.
God, that is cool. That's
Isn't it
so
cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely a really good one to have. Hope everyone's having a good week. I, for one, am happy that it's Thursday, Friday Eve, and that tomorrow's Friday. Woohoo.
I think I'm going to be stuck at my desk here through the weekend, I should say, finishing training curriculum that's due by Wednesday. That's the next step here, but it's all good. It's all good. We're getting towards the end. I've over 2/3 of the way done, so it's all good.
Okay. Well, as long as you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Finally. I know I've been whining about it for a couple of weeks already.
Oh, dude, you're not whining at all. I mean, it sounds, first of all, like, you're dealing with the government, so
oh yeah,
you know how painful that can be.
Exactly.
And it's a ton of work. I mean, what you've told me, it's oof.
It is.
Oh, good for you, Reagan. Happy to hear that you're off tomorrow. Good for you.
Okay. And then through the weekend off too? Or just off tomorrow? Where's my... Here we go.
The stamp wasn't quite far enough up, so to correct for that, I'm just going to directly ink on the top of that because this is actually going to mostly be covered anyway up there, but just by going directly on there with some of the ink pad, you can fudge it. No one will be any of the smarter in knowing. Oh, good. Glad you got yourself some treats there, Cordelia.
Took care of the cats at the same time. Housekeeping for we almost for try to get this at the beginning so I can remember. Housekeeping rules with Walter being on the design team. All these products were given to us for free just to feature difference between our styles and stuff we can do with this stuff when we get it from week to week. I do have affiliate links that are in the description for the things that we are using this evening. They are my affiliate links. Walter does not have his. So if you do click on it, there is a small kickback, but no cost to you. And two things. It is March Madness. There are tons of freebies for different levels of hit and sales when you're purchasing. And just came out tonight or today, they are giving a free squeaky clean. So you just got to pay the shipping on the free squeaky clean. It just ships automatically. I think you can just the way I read it, you can just get that, right? It's just a free. You can order just that, and you just pay the shipping. Penny, help me answer that. I think
Yeah,
that was the
that's a
deal.
good question. Yeah. But for those not familiar with Squeaky Clean, it is a stamp cleaner from Brutus Monroe. And that's what you're seeing me use actually in between stamping my colors is the Squeaky Clean. It is fabulous. And I'll give you another great use for it. I have been able to get super glue off of my glass board, little drops of super glue, with spraying Squeaky Clean, letting it sit, and then going in with a cloth and really giving it some elbow grease. It's taken the super glue right off. So it's multi-purpose.
It doesn't seem that strong. I mean, because it smells so good, and I know it's super light. It doesn't seem like it'd be that strong to get that off.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised myself. Hey, Jen, welcome. Nice to see you pop up in here. Hope all is well. Gee, I'm loving seeing all of these friends popping in tonight. This is great. Jane and Jen. Wonderful. All of our regulars. This is why Thursdays are my favorite.
Totally.
I'm glad to hear that. So Penny said, yes, the unscented Squeaky Clean is currently $0. Add it to your cart and pay shipping.
And just pay the shipping. Okay.
So, I mean, if you're going to be paying for shipping, you may as well find some other good deals on the site to make it worthwhile. So, but again, highly recommend the Squeaky Clean.
Well, especially with the March Madness stuff going on. I mean, there's some good stuff out there.
Oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yes, and there are tons of freebies at different levels for Monroe Madness. So, all right. So this is honestly some of the hardest work I'm doing tonight is just stamping those tags. But there's a method to my madness. As I explained earlier, you can't get a really good wrinkle onto tags. So use this background stamp and it will take care of it for me. Now, the other thing I want to do is stamp a panel. Before I do that, get that off. And so the paper from the paper pad that I'm using tonight is this really pretty triangle design of some pinks, green, and a little bit of white in between them. So I want to have something in front of that, just a strip. And I decided that I thought that this floral tapestry stamp would do just the trick. And so honestly, I just have to stamp it with one color. I'm going to stick with oxides. And since there's so much pink in there already, I'm going to use green and just stamp that in green. And I'm going to have it go this way. And I think I'll stick with the rustic wilderness that I've been using.
What's your favorite oxide color?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, jeez, I think for the oxides, I have to go with peacock feathers.
Ooh, okay, yep.
That's a really good one.
I was gonna say, but now that's a hot tie right there. I forgot about peacock feathers. Rusty Hinge is one of my favorites when it comes to the mixed media and different stuff. I love the Rusty Hinge.
Yep.
I would say peacock feathers though is my hard second.
Mm.
Or actually, it's tied because I love.
Speckled egg. Yes, that is a good one. I love speckled egg too. Yeah. Hey, Drea, welcome. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love so many of the shades. So,
Yep, same.
sorry, folks. When I stamp with an ink pad, I put a lot of pressure on it. So, sorry for the banging. People that know me are used to it. Yep, we got another. Sandy's a peacock feathers as well. Crack pistachio. Yeah, that's a nice shade too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more time.
I gotta get Mr. Brick. I haven't done Mr. Brick for a while.
Exactly, Jen. You know, you got to show these ink pads and these stamps who's boss sometimes.
Who's boss?
And you know, if you've had kind of a hectic day, it's a good way to relieve some stress too.
All right,
Just
so here's
saying.
card number 1.
Ooh,
Just did the
already
ink
done.
smushing with one. Yep. Okay, I told you, simple. I just did the colored eggs as if it's coming out of a black and white little hen.
I love that.
And then just a very simple sentiment. I'm not putting anything else on this. There's that temptation to put some die cut flowers and some bling. I'm not. I'm keeping it simple. Which is this is my little outside the box is keeping it simple. So that's card number 1.
I love that, Shawn. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yes, Ray. It can be a workout, you know? It sure can.
Danielle, it is a chunk of oh gosh, I gotta think. It's not limestone. It's from when we had our pool built and I went dumpster diving for some heavy bricks to lay my cards flat. So yes, it's a big chunk of rock. And it's heavy.
Oh, I love that.
And it works beautifully. Not slate. It's what's the stone they put on pools?
Um
Travertine. Travertine.
Ah.
It's a piece of travertine.
Shawn's fancy.
It's an expensive it's an expensive card flattener. Fancy like that.
Okay, so like I had said earlier, I'm not using this whole panel. I'm just taking a stretch of it. So I'm just gonna, I want deckled edges, so I'm gonna use my paper trimmer and the deckled edge blade to achieve that.
Ooh, one and done stamping. You gotta like that.
One and done?
One and done.
Nice.
Good imprint on that first try.
Sandy wants to know if you'd like some Grey Poupon.
See, that's the thing, though. No. I'd rather have just regular mustard, or I will take the spicy brown mustard, not the Grey Poupon.
So let's see. For this, I am going to.
I'm fancy to a point.
1.5 inches because I want it. I'm going to go 1 3/4. I definitely want the pattern to be seen. Now, I'm going to cut this down to just the size of an A2. Oh, but I don't want the decal on there.
Cordelia, this set is, I'm serious, it's adorable in person. It is just absolutely adorable. We're going to do little purples on this.
Yep. Good. Okay. Let's get this onto the card base. I don't know if everyone has had a chance to go out to the website yet and take a look at the March release, but obviously the paper pad we're using tonight, the stamp is all part of that March release. And there are some really fabulous products in that release. I shared a design team card earlier today with my favorite of them, which is the new Theodore stamp set. That little mouse is just so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. So I'm going to have that piece just come across the center like that.
That little kid's becoming a legend before he even knows it.
I know. He is.
It's the way to grow up right there, right?
Absolutely. He definitely knows he's loved.
Not sure who I think we lost Walter's sound or mine. Sounded like we lost sound.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, nope. There we go.
I had
went
muted
really quiet.
for just a second.
Oh, okay. I thought it went quiet.
Yeah, I muted for just a second. The reason why I wasn't so concerned about making sure that really got so stamped is because I'm going to be using the tags that I stamped with that wrinkle stamp. And I'm doing something kind of fun with them. I'm going to trim some of the bottom off just a little bit. But when I was looking at these tags, I got to thinking that they kind of reminded me of like the chicken feathers. And so I thought it would be fun to stamp the chicken onto here, and kind of arrange them so that they look like a chicken tail coming down from the top. Hopefully
Cute.
people can see that. I saw it, so hopefully others do too. If
Bye,
not,
Reagan. Thank you for
humor me.
stopping by.
If not, just humor me and say, yes, Walter, I see that.
I totally see that. I mean, honestly, the minute you put them together, I was like, that's a rooster tail.
Yeah. So that's where my thought pattern was on that. So okay. Before I do that, though, I want to get some stamping done. Bye, Reagan. Thanks for stopping by.
I should probably hold that down. I'm going to trust myself. You know, when you think in your mind, no, I don't need to tack this down. It's like you need to pause and go, I need to tack this down. I'm going to ruin it.
Okay, let's start with our chicken first. Oh, you know what? I have to switch to the other plate, other side of the plate. So fix that again. Come on, you. There we go. That's good. All right. And since that is tan, I want to use a darker brown ink instead of black. So use this. Sandy is liking what you're doing, Shawn.
Oh, thank you.
That looks good.
Let's see.
And what do we want to do for a sentiment here? I think we'll go with "You Are Eggstra Fabulous." Put these back. Okay. I'm going to stamp this. It won't all fit across at the same time. So let's do "You Are Eggstra." And then we'll do the rest underneath.
Kind of on a use my stash kick lately too, where I'm like, getting like the oxides and things I've had are just like I'm like I got to use some of this stuff.
Mm.
I look at lately just trying to figure out cards. I'm like I got to use some of this stuff. I just don't use enough.
Yep.
Oh, let's put some green on it. Let's see.
I get it. I'm so excited to use something when I initially get it and I use it and then I put it to the side and then I forget. And
Right.
yep, I get it. Now we'll do our fabulous. There we go. And I think I'm going to do some more eggs just randomly around it. Just to be a little extra.
It was. How did I know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Just doesn't get any better, my friend.
You're like, yep, this is how it is, and y'all are on a free ticket.
Yes, indeed.
This is what you're getting.
I have a captive audience for my bad jokes. Or shall I say my bad yokes?
Oh my gosh. Do you just lay up at night thinking, okay, Thursday we're using this. How can I work this in? What?
I don't. I don't. Unfortunately, the corniness
just comes naturally.
natural. Yep. Yep. There. That's
I'm waiting for a comment to come from Sandy. She hasn't commented yet on this element I just put in my card. Shocked. You got OMG, Walter.
I know. Sorry, April. Oh, yeah. I've never met a dad joke I didn't like.
Well, at least you didn't say you haven't met a dad you didn't like.
Okay, I'm going to steer clear from that. I don't want to get into any trouble.
I felt a little gas on that one.
Yes, you did.
Shouldn't say that. He's not here to defend himself.
Let's see. What do I want to use? I think I'm going to grab some acrylic markers tonight. Use some acrylics.
3 3/4. 3 3/4. Let's match that.
How many have you completed of your 5 so far?
I think I'm going to end up getting 3 out of this.
Oh, okay.
I'm on 2 and I'm almost done with it.
Nice.
Almost done with it.
This 3x3 stamp is $60. I hope that is a typo. Danielle, I'm not quite sure what you're looking at. I'm kind of thinking, yes. Are you looking at this particular stamp?
Oh, this one can't be. This one's not $60.
No, I thought it was 15.
Did she click on it too many times and it's $60 in her cart? Maybe? I don't know. The one on Brutus Monroe. This one is not. I can guarantee this one cannot be $60.
Oh, okay. So yes, Sandy makes a yes. So Danielle, the reason why Little Nest says $60 is it's the incentive stamp this month. So if you spend 60, you get it for free.
Oh,
That's the only way that you can get that particular stamp. Thanks, Sandy. That makes sense. Yes, I agree. That Little Nests is quite cute. It sure is.
I saw one of our design team members did it as a background stamp all over, which was really cute.
Yeah, that was cute. Let's see. And then I'm just going to finish them off with some. A little bit of white here and there. There we go. Oh, right, Penny. Thank you. That's right. So there's the new pastel gesso set. And if you buy it this week, you get a free set of artist brushes with it. And I'm just going to come in to do a little color correcting here.
I thought that gesso would go good with like the vintage stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Pastel kind of color, you know?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah,
okay, there's card number 2.
Okay, so now I'm going to arrange these like a tail. I'm going to shake my tail feather.
What are we doing for time? What do I got? Oh, we got 13 minutes. I can knock this out in 13 minutes, I think.
Oh, I believe you can. Okay, so I have those together. They're going to come down like so. And I'm thinking I'm going to use some thin foam tape strips just to give it a little bit more elevation. So we'll get some of these on there. Oh, hey, Candy. Well, you're certainly in good company in playing with the roosters.
Yeah. I'm about to fussy cut some out myself.
I know, I feel a little lost this week. I'm not fussy cutting.
Or you don't even have a fun fold going.
Yeah, no fun fold this week either. This is I figured it's not, it's kind of an abstract design, so I didn't want to push it too much. But I think it's fun. Hopefully others do too, and you can kind of see what I see with the tags being arranged like this, kind of looking like chicken feathers, tail feathers. So, and you can see with all of this bright color here, I didn't want this center band to be too bright, which is why I was fine with a little bit of fading, not a real solid impression there. And I was also looking for it to look a little faded and older, just to add kind of a little bit of not a true vintage, but maybe just a touch of vintage into it.
That's very interpretations, very craft roulette-ish. The rooster feather kind of thing.
Oh, geez. Don't let Christy hear you say that.
I know.
She's going to start haunting me to join her on Friday nights. And I'm a holdout. I'm not doing it.
Not doing it.
Not going to do it.
I think she just tries to get as many people in as she can just to play.
Oh, yeah. Well, the funny thing
is, just to play in the sandbox.
Yeah. And if I'm home, I oftentimes hang out as she's watching and creating along with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing my own thing. So since I have a few minutes, I think I'll add some gems out here. Let's see. Let's use the crystal because they have kind of a green and a pink little bit of shimmer to them. Walter Vintage. Yes. Can you believe it, Candy? Me doing vintage or doing my own take on vintage? I swear, I was either I had a life in like that time period that I loved, or I should have been born then.
Did you say? Wait a minute. Did you say life or wife?
Life.
Life.
Yes.
Okay. This looks like.
You thought I said wife?
I heard wife, not for any particular reason, except for the fact that the vintage stuff tends to have these very vintage ladies, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
so
Yep.
I thought you were saying like you had this, like you must have had this vintage wife in the past or something.
Um,
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
yeah. I love the vintage gals.
I just
Makes me
got
want
some new
to.
paper. I'm gonna send you a little pack. I just got this new paper. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's nice
really?
and yes, it's nice and thin. It's like the scrapbooking paper that I got to make some ATC cards. Um, oh, it's so cool.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, Shawn is. Oh, Lisa said she heard wife too. So while Shawn's finishing up his third card, I'm going to go ahead and share my card for tonight, which is my funky take on chicken tail feathers, kind of being the centerpiece, using tags and arranging them. And I wanted to do colors that are in the background paper. So I did the green and I stamped it with that uh, crinkle. What's it called? It is called wrinkle, not crinkle. Did the green, I did the pink, then I did the tan to bring in those colors from the background. I stamped the tapestry florals on the strip going across the back just to break it up a bit. And yeah, I it's different. I think it's kind of fun. Little funky, but these are funky chickens, so I think
Mm-hmm.
a little funky works with them.
Love it. I
Thank
like
you.
putting tags and stuff like I like the tags.
Yeah, something different.
I just got a couple to fussy cut, one to color, and we are done.
Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. It's a little different for me. It's not like my normal style, but hey, that's try something different.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't try something different with some funky chickens, when can you try it? Thanks,
They
Candy.
they
Thanks.
gave you the excuse.
Yeah. Candy and April, thank you. The funky chicken cheer. Wasn't the funky chicken a dance too?
It was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They do it at weddings a lot, don't they? Or they used
Yep.
to.
Used
Uh,
to. Well, back in our day.
yeah. I remember going to family weddings and people would be doing the funky chicken. Of course, it could have just been my family too. You never know. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, that's what I love about that particular the wrinkle stamp from Brutus Monroe and Unity is it gives you that texture that you can't really get on a tag because of how thick it is. So, oh, the chicken dance. Yes.
Oh
Da-na-na-na-na.
yeah, yeah. Isn't there a song, The Funky Chicken, though? I feel like there's a
There's
song.
something funky chicken. Yeah. Jay says the chicken dance is still a thing. Jay, would you care to demonstrate for us? Oh, funny candy. Okay. We'll cheer you on. Oh, thank you, my sister. Always there to cheer me on.
I'm getting there, my friends.
Take your time. Although I do have to say, it is nice, Christy. How funky is your chicken? It is rather nice to have a sister who is very encouraging, because every time I post a YouTube video, she is one of the first ones to watch and leave a comment, and I really appreciate that.
Nice.
Only you, Christy. How funky is your chicken? That's it, Christy. When I see you at Create, we're going to have a funky chicken off. How does that sound? Have you go live and stream it to all of our friends.
All right. Wow, all these little guys staring at the guy in the middle here.
I'm glad to hear that, Brianna. My niece said, "Ain't no chicken at my wedding. We're going to do the Love Shack in Funky Town." Well, it's probably not a secret. Anybody that knows me knows. Hi, Pam. That I absolutely love the song Love Shack, and I just break it down on the dance floor to it.
That was the best song between that and what was her name? Where it was like the song got quieter and quieter and quieter as you got lower to the ground, and then it
Shout.
starts. No, nope, no, not shout. Oh my
Little
gosh!
bit
Now I'm gonna.
softer now, a little bit softer now, little bit. That one?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's Shout.
No, it was a like a very retro kind of band.
Hmm.
I'm gonna think of it as soon as we're done with the live. I just know it.
Candy was thinking Shout too. Pam, no chicken dance at my daughter's. Okay.
These would be cool, just black and white on a black and white card, like laid out in a pattern, just
Mm-hmm.
because of all the funky design on them.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, like that one that you're cutting right now. The design on that tail is pretty cool.
Right. And
Yep.
just to like, oh, now I think I got an idea what I want to do to color this, but
You know what would be fun too is to heat emboss one onto some heat friendly acetate. Then you color in the back of the acetate to make it look like it's stained glass.
oh yeah.
Stained glass chicken. Hey, Kate, how are you, friend? Oh, actually, you know what? I just thought of a way to cover up that hole in the tags. I'm gonna do it. Oh, geez. Sorry, Candy.
What happened?
Scratch that. Don't do that. She said, stop stealing all my ideas. Ixnay on the stained glass chicken A. So to cover up the hole where the tags are overlapping, these are from my first year on the team. They no longer have them, but Brutus Monroe had some colored acrylic bubbles, and I love the gold ones. So I'm just going to put a gold bubble there, and that kind of covers up the hole in the tags. Thanks so much, Jane. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Glad I could provide some humor, Cordelia. I'm actually happy someone actually laughed at me. Christine said that's a different shout. Okay, so maybe there's two versions of shout then. Okay. Great minds, Candy. Great minds.
Figured to get out some little perfect pearls.
Ooh, there you go. That is very, very pretty, Shawn.
Thank you. Almost done. We'll tack it on and we'll save the sentiment.
Oh, nice, Kate. Candy likes your black and white idea.
Make it easy.
But you know what? So I am a huge fan of black and white cards or just monochromatic cards. I love them.
Well, I'll be honest. Card Hop on Friday is black and white, and that's kind of what gave me the idea. I was like, we don't need to color these, really.
Yes, Penny. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Isley Brothers shout. Yep.
Okay, tack this one on, and we'll be done.
Oh, hey, Shanna. I've been watching in my delay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but glad we could keep you company, my friend.
Aw.
Oh,
Man, the sickness is going around, man. The flu is just going rampant, it seems like.
yeah.
Got some
Yep.
friends that are down for the count, too.
Yep. Not fun.
I better glue these down. My cutting is very... They're hanging on by a thread. His poor little tail.
Yeah, I mean, it can be tough when it's like, that really like, narrow area and you if you're like me, you want to try to get all the white off that you can.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll save the sentiment for later, but this is my last of 3. So I've got
Very
the other
pretty.
chickens kind of hanging in the window, looking at them with their tails, cut their tails off and made them so they're like peeking out. And then that was number 2.
Love it.
And that was number 1.
That's great. I love the ink smushing on that.
Yeah, just super easy. I mean, like
Mhm.
this was like 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So crazy, crazy easy. All
Hey,
right.
Jim.
To wake up the middle of the night, remember, Pete. So I guess we have to wait till for Shawn to wake up in the middle of the night, remembering this. Yes, I'm gonna have to Google it, and I'll text Walter. Yeah, it's. Let me go back up to face cam here. All right, there we go.
Okay. Great. Well, thanks, everyone. It was fun hanging out. And remember, just like our stamp set tonight, you are all extra fabulous.
Oh my gosh, you just crack me up. You're all serious. I'm like, he's got a serious message. All right, you guys, thank you so much.
Voice.
Don't forget, it's March Madness, so head on over because there's some great deals when you hit certain levels. If anything, go and get that squeaky clean before it's out. It only goes through tomorrow, I believe. It's only or until they're gone. So you'll love that squeaky clean. So head on over and get yourself some squeaky clean and just pay for the shipping, if anything. So
Yeah, indeed. And as Penny just said in the chat, don't forget Candy goes live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
Yep. All right, you guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.